We were quite poor in that first half. We deserved a point out of that game. After Leicester scored that second goal, they were absolutely shaking. They were just sat back for the rest of the game.
If you don't have a song, you may as well not go to the pub at all.
Lads!
Watch this.
Lads, welcome to my match reaction from Sheffield United versus Leicester City at Bramall Lane. It's the third week of the season and it was Sheffield United 1, Leicester City 2. Really disappointed me tonight, I really am. A lot of people will say we've got nothing to be disappointed about, but I genuinely think we deserved a point from that game. I really did. I thought first half we weren't quite at it. I think we were quite sloppy, quite lazy. I don't know. We just passes weren't reaching the destination. I do think it was quite sloppy. I really do. I think we probably played the side that we should have played. However, maybe we should change it up for the next game. But anyway, we'll get there. We'll start from the kickoff. So he started with Henderson in goal, the same back five, which is Basham, Stevens, Egan, O'Connell, and Basham. I've already said Basham. Bulldog. One. So midfield, Freeman came in for Fleck. Fleck wasn't even on the bench. So obviously Fleck's still suffering from that injury. Norwood, Lundstrom, and then up front we've got Callum Robinson and David McGoldrick as well. So I thought that was going to be the team that he played, and yeah, I think I guessed that. So that's good. However, I do think he will try possibly McBurnie and Sharp for the next game, or McBurnie and Robinson. So start from the back. Henderson, other than letting in 2 goals, I don't think he had much else to do, really. I don't think Leicester really caused us too many problems. They caused us probably more problems in the first half, but other than the goal that they scored, they didn't really create anything clear-cut. In the second half, it were pretty much the same. I can't remember a time where they really had us on the back foot. They had a few, not chances, they had a few attacks, but nothing much really. So anyway, I thought Baldock for me was man of the match. Absolutely incredible going down that right hand side. It was linking up all day. It looks so confident going forward. It's great to watch. It's really good to watch. I don't think Bash got as forward as he could have done today. I don't really think. The first half, don't get me wrong, they were really strong attacking wise. We couldn't get a foot on the ball for a lot of the first half. When we did, we were sloppy, like I said. Passes were going astray, behind players, and we just couldn't get going, really. We didn't really get the wide overload going at all in this game. I think we were going for kind of a smash and grab, really. I think we were trying to hold on to the draw, and as soon as we conceded, we then went for it in the second half. So yeah, the goal, how it happened, Basham was pretty much messing about with it in the middle, and yeah, sloppiness again. And they got through, and obviously ball over to Vardy, one-on-one. He were never going to miss, were he? And those people giving Vardy stick for going like that to Cop, of course they were going to do that. I've got nothing wrong to say about that. Billy Sharp does it all the time, not just to Wednesday fans. He does it to Bolton fans. He's done it to Leeds. Well, fair enough, Leeds, but he's done it to loads of different fans. Why is that any different for Vardy to do it against us when he's a Wednesday fan? It's double standards with a lot of people, it really is. So yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about Vardy. I really like Vardy as a footballer. I don't think he did a great deal today. He tried to hang on defenders' shoulders, but there were a couple of times when he got through, but he were offside, clearly offside, but we kind of didn't learn his lesson, and obviously the goal was just lofted over to Vardy, and he obviously put it away. He's not going to miss them. He's a veteran striker now, you've got to say. So if he's put in middle of goal, he's going to bang it in the back of the net, just like he did. So Henderson had absolutely no chance with that. So after that, we didn't have much time before half time, but they seemed to kind of be like, right, we need to do something about this now. And early in the second half, I think Wilder were wanting to see the reaction from the players in the second half, and when he realised that we weren't holding the ball up enough to bring players into it, he decided to bring on McBurnie and Sharp, which was the exact right time to do it. I hate these managers that keep the same side for like 70, 75 minutes. And they're like, oh, let's try and bring on another striker or a couple of strikers. Wilder does it when he sees fit. So, like, I don't know when it was. It could have been 50th, 55th, something like that. They were like, right, this isn't working. We're not holding the ball up enough. We're not bringing midfielders into it to create kind of chances for ourselves. Create assists, if you like. I like to say that. When I say create assists, I mean get bodies forward to create chances. Because we've not been doing that with just Robinson and Didsey up front, because Robinson spends a lot of time battling with the defenders. And when you're battling against a 6-foot-odd brick shithouse like Soyuncu, and then Johnny Evans has obviously got that up there, it's so difficult. Didsey obviously plays a little bit deeper. So he's trying to link it, but then he's not really quick enough. Or I'm not saying he's not fit enough, but he's getting on a bit, Didsey. So he's then got to pick the ball up, get it to Robinson, then go and support him. It's difficult. It's really difficult, especially for someone like him who's had a lot of injuries in the past. So, yeah, I think that is a problem when we are starting with Robinson and McGoldrick. When we break, we're not quick enough. But when Sharp and McGoldrick came on, it definitely turned. We were getting the ball down the right. We didn't get the ball down the left much today, which I was surprised at. Maybe Wilder was like, let's go down that their left-hand side, our right. Let's go down our right to attack Fuchs rather than Pereira, because I think Pereira's a brilliant defender. We had no luck against him in that first half down that left-hand side. I always talk about that because I sit on the south stand, so obviously you can see what's right in front of you. And Pereira, no one got past him at all. He's a really good defender. So maybe Wilder was like, let's attack down Leicester's left-hand side, which we had so much of the ball on the right-hand side in the second half. Baldock and Lundstram linking up well. I don't think Lundstram was quite as effective today. I won't say he played badly, but yeah, there were times when he were getting pressed and he wasn't losing the ball, but instead of us moving forward, we were moving backwards and then starting again, which is fine. But yeah, against Palace and stuff, they were linking up really nicely and keeping the ball moving forward. So yeah, the defence, Egan, absolutely fine. We got caught with that Vardy goal, which was, yeah, one of them things. It's going to happen when one of your centre-backs loses the ball in a stupid area. Vardy was obviously kind of attacking from the left-hand side when the ball got played over to him. So obviously Basham came out. Vardy were like, right, okay, well, there's a bit of space over here, so I'll move over here and then the ball over the top. You can't expect Egan to be going out there, especially when Basham shouldn't be losing the ball there. So I've got nothing bad to say about Bash. It's just one of them things. It happens. You make a mistake. It's going to happen. We're going to make loads of mistakes this season, but so does everybody else. Jack O'Connell didn't get forward that much for my liking today, but we're playing Leicester. They're a team that are trying to get into the top 6. Like, we've only just lost 2-1 to them. Let's give ourselves a break. I thought Freeman it wasn't his day today. It wasn't coming off. He had a lot of the ball. He wasted a lot of good opportunities, in my opinion, but he's still new to this. They're all newly promoted Premier League players, so you can't really give them too much grief. I'm fine with that. I thought Norwood didn't have much time today or space to do what he normally does, pick those passes out, spray the ball. I think some of his short passing today was quite poor as well. Lundstrom probably the best out of the three, but Lundstrom was still a bit off the pace. I thought Robinson battled and McGoldrick showed some nice touches, but we didn't really penetrate them in the first half, their defence. But in the second half, then McBurnie comes on and Sharp, and I love Ollie McBurnie. He should have been starting from minute one, from the start of the season, in my opinion. His touch, he wins everything in the air. Everything. Unless the centre-back is really pushing into his back, he's going to win that ball. His touch is excellent as well. He's great at holding players off. And he obviously scored. The ball in from Baldock was exceptional. Baldock's crossing, final ball, is getting so much... Well, it's so much better than it used to be. It's getting a lot better than it was. That ball from McBurnie was perfect. It couldn't have been a better ball to a better player to just put that in the back of the net. And it wasn't easy. Don't get me wrong. He flicked that right into the corner of the net. Schmeichel was nowhere near it. And that's not because Schmeichel was positioned badly. It was right in the corner. So when that ball went in, we all thought, yes, this is it. We're going to get something out of the game. And we kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And you 1-1 at home, you're a newly promoted side, and you are taking it to a team that have won the league recently and spent... I can't even begin to think how much they've spent. I know they've obviously made money from Harry Maguire, but they've got some excellent players, some really, really good players. We're 1-1, newly promoted side, and we're taking it to them. We are really, really taking it to them. And they were scared. They really were scared. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not being biased. They seemed scared. And I think they got a little bit lucky with Harvey Barnes just hitting an absolute worldie of I think it was a half volley. No, it weren't. I don't think it were a volley. I think it just sat out perfectly for him at edge of the box and just whoom. It just hit it like a rocket. Again, nothing Henderson could do from what I saw. And when Harvey Barnes came on, I was like, all right, okay, we're all right here, because Harvey Barnes isn't that good. I was glad when I saw the other guy go off, Pratt or something they call him. But when Harvey Barnes came on, I thought, oh, that's a good move, because I don't think Harvey Barnes is going to do anything. But look what happened. But as the game went on, they brought on Wes Morgan, a centre-back, for an attacking midfielder. Who was it they brought off? Was it Tielemans? I think they brought Tielemans off. No, it was Ayoze Perez, I think. And then I think they brought Tielemans off for Ndidi. So the 2-1 up against a newly promoted side, they barely moved. After that, 21, after it went 2-1, they barely moved. It was all us attacking. We just couldn't find that equaliser. But there's a lot to take away from that, because, like I said, Wes Morgan came on, so they had 5 at the back. Then Ndidi came on for another attacking player, so that'll be 5 defenders, then 2 sat. They've got 8 men behind the ball, including the goalkeeper, at least. And I know they were trying to hold out, but they're trying to hold out against us. The possible top 6 are trying to hold out against us at Bramall Lane. That didn't happen 12, 13 years ago, however many it was. We got beat convincing. Other than Arsenal, when we beat them, we got convincingly beaten by Chelsea. We got convincingly beaten by Man United. Convincingly beaten by who else? But by pretty much all the bigger teams. So it's nice to see. That is the silver lining that we've got to cling on to, because we didn't have a good first half. We went in 1-0 down, but that's only 1-0. Some of their fans before the game were saying we're going to lose 3 or 4-0. I'd have loved to have seen their faces when we were piling pressure on them towards the end, because they did not like that. We obviously had the free kick right towards the end, Ollie Norwood. I think Ollie needs to come off these free kicks, if I'm honest, because I can't remember seeing Ollie Norwood score from a free kick. He's had a lot from outside of the box in the past kind of 12 months, and he's just not fine. He's not. I don't know what it is. Sometimes he doesn't get over the wall. So, like, once it hit the post and we scored from it, which was great, and it was really unlucky. Sometimes there's not enough pace on it to beat the goalkeeper. Sometimes it's over the bar. He just doesn't seem to either score or make the keeper make a really good save. And I love Ollie Norwood because some of his crossing's amazing, but I just feel like maybe Freeman should have took that one. But it is what it is. It hit the wall. It went over. We got a free kick from it. I've got to say one thing though before I go. I'm sick to death of players getting tickled and going down so easily. Don't get me wrong. In the Championship, it wasn't massively different, but I feel like in the first 3 games of this season, we're dubbed as this dirty side. We are not a dirty side. Maybe 1 or 2 flying tackles, but what's happened to English football? What has happened? We're getting called dirty by sliding in and winning a ball. What has happened to English football? We're not in Spain. We're not in Italy. Actually, it'd probably be dirtier in Italy. But I just don't get it. You touch someone and they're down. And when we do it, McBurnie kind of got something in the back. I'm not saying a punch, but got nudged in the back. He went down. Nothing. We don't get anything. We're being dubbed as this dirty side, which we are not. Every time we touch one of their players, they go down, they get a free kick. Every time we think, right, we're not getting any free kicks here, let's go down if we get touched. And we don't get them. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But like I said, we've got a lot to be proud of today. A lot to be proud of. We were poor in the first half, like I said. A lot better in the second half. They were really, really scared of us. They were. Towards that end, they really did not want it. They brought on Wes Morgan to shore things up, try and win the ball in the air, because McBurnie was going to beat Johnny Evans and Soronto to the ball every single time in the air. McBurnie's a lot taller than I thought. I know he's lanky and gangly, and I thought that's the reason why I thought he was so tall, but he's just a giant, and it's so good to see him getting some time, and he will definitely start in the next game. I am sure of that. I don't think Bill did that much when he came on, but he was getting stuck in. He was up for it, and when a player comes on like that, they've got a little bit more energy than the other players that are on the pitch, and they've got and he's got so much desire to win and help the team out. So it was great for him to come on. Like I said, he didn't really get a chance. He had one chance when he was on the edge of the box, just inside the box, which he didn't really have time to get it under his control and have a shot, or he would have done, trust me. And it kind of went out and then wide. And I love how we play. I love that if it's not on, we don't take a shot. We play it, we get it out wide, we get a cross in. I love it. I love how we play. I wouldn't want to play it any different way. And I think we will stay up this season, especially playing like that. We just need to score more goals. And I think that if McBurnie carries on as he is and scoring those headers when the ball's in the box, he will get chances for his feet to have a shot as well. He will score goals. He is quite quick for a big man as well. He will cause problems. He just needs to start. He does. And I'm not one of these people that is like, Wilder should have done this, Wilder should have done that, because Wilder is the man. He is the genius. He's the tactician. And look what happened today. If McBurnie started that game, maybe he wouldn't have got a goal, I don't know. But at that time, he needed to do something different. He changed it up. McBurnie came on. McBurnie was that big, powerful centre forward that we had. And he obviously got us a goal, which was great. But Blades, we've got so much to be proud of today. We played a possible top 6 side, and they were defending for their lives towards the end. We're a team that's just got promoted. That says a lot. So well done, Blades. Done really well. Oh, by the way, the one other thing I wanted to say, I've been pretty much doing a video for 20 minutes now, and I've not mentioned this. In my opinion, the man of the match today was Chowdhury. Absolutely brilliant. He sat in front of that defence and he intercepted everything. Everything. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not an attacking player. He's not going to be picking a ball up and running with it and creating chances. He does what he does really well. And I thought he was excellent today. Really, really good. Yeah, I just wanted to say that because I thought he deserved something. Vardy didn't do much. Maddison didn't do a great deal. Well, they did a bit. They were on the break, weren't they? But they didn't create that much, and that says a lot about us. One of the goals was a mistake from Basham, which another 9 times out of 10, he wouldn't have done what he did. So it's just one of them things. And the other one was an absolute stormer of a strike. So what can you do? They played well. They played well, especially in that second half. So yeah, lots of positives to take from that. We've next got Chelsea away, which, why can't we go to Chelsea and defend really well and possibly take a chance? We can. So let's do it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate you tuning in as always. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. And like the video. Thank you very much. See ya. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And if my content is something that you might like to see more of in the future, hit the subscribe button with notifications turned on. Oh yeah, and stay good, Nick.